In this video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to set multiple take profits on Bitget. As you can see on the screen right here, I'm on the futures trading page on Bitget, and if you are watching this video right now, it means that you already know how to take futures trades, but it seems you don't know how to set multiple take profits on Bitget when you take your futures trades. So this video is for you. So please watch this video to the end so I don't miss any important information on how you can set multiple take profits on Bitget. Now, before I go ahead and show you how to do that, some of you might be wondering that what is the essence or what is the benefit or advantage of setting multiple take profits on Bitget. Now, let me show you. Now, as you can see right here, this is the chart for, this is BTC USDT right here. So this is the chart for BTC USDT. Now, let's say, for example, you decide to enter a trade. Let me use my brush to show you. So let's say you decide to enter a trade at this point right here. That's your entry price. And let's say, for example, you set your, let's say, stop loss here. And let's say you set your take profit somewhere here, just for example. Now, if you are setting it there, let's say, for example, the market starts moving up and down and up and down, and maybe it even moved somewhere here, almost to your take profit. But after getting to this point, it came really down and then came to your stop loss. Now, this kind of thing can be really painful, and I'm very sure a lot of you have experienced it. If you have experienced something like this, please let me know in the comment section below. For me, I've experienced it before, especially when I started trading. Now, instead of you experiencing this kind of thing, when you set your multiple take profit levels, you're able to lock in some profit for yourself or even reduce your losses. Now, let me explain how. Now, let's, for example, this same trade, you decide to set multiple take profit levels. And let's, for example, you put maybe your first take profit level here, or maybe you put the second one here, and then the third one is this point right here. So let me just write here. So you put one here, and then you set your second one here, and then you set your third one here. Don't mind my writing, please. So you set take profit 1 here, take profit 2 here, and take profit 3 right here. So that means you set 3 different take profit levels. Now, what will happen at this point? Now, when the market gets to this take profit 1, you will take some profit for yourself, and some of your capital will be kept safe for you. That means that you've taken out of your capital into your wallet back, so it is safe for you. And then if the market keeps going in your favor and it gets to the second take profit level, another set of profit will be taken for you, and also some amount from your capital will also be taken and kept safe in your wallet for you. So let's say, for example, after this take profit 2, it doesn't get your take profit 3, it means that you're only losing a part of that remaining capital in your trade. Now, this is just the theory explanation. I will actually take a trade right now and explain to you. But I hope from my little theory explanation, you are able to understand how these multiple take profit levels work. So let me go ahead and take a trade and show you exactly the benefit or advantage of setting multiple take profit levels and how you can do that. So let me come here and delete all of these lines first. So I've deleted all the lines right here. So let's come here and take the trade. So to take the trade, you come here to this right side of the screen. And in case you don't know how to take a trade already, please, I already have a video on that, so as not to waste our time. I have a video on how to do futures trading on Bitget. The link to that video will be in the description below. So if you want to go ahead and take a trade, you pick your margin here. So you pick whether you are using cross or isolated. So let's say I want to use cross. I'll just put cross right there. You pick your leverage here. So this is 10x. So let's say I want to pick 20x or something higher. I can go ahead and do that, but I'll just leave it for 10x. And then you come here and pick your order type, whether limit or market. So I'll be picking market. Now, in case you don't know what this cross margin means or maybe what isolated means, I have videos explaining the differences. The links to those videos will be in the description below. And in case you also don't know how to use leverage, you see where this 10x is, that's your leverage. In case you don't know what this leverage is or how to pick the best one, I also have a video explaining to you how to make more profits with your leverage. The link to that video will also be in the description below. And then if you come back here, between this limit and this market, if you also don't know the differences or which one to use or how to use them, I have videos on them. So basically, any kind of video you need on how to do futures trading on Bitget, I have them on my channel. So let's go back to taking the trade and setting multiple take profit levels. So again, I'll be using market because I want to enter the trade immediately because of this video. So the next thing is just to come here, this point here, and enter the cost or the capital you want to use for that trade. There's an option for that on Bitget. So instead of you trying to multiply your capital with your leverage and then you put it here, on Bitget, you have the option to directly put in the capital you want to use from your wallet immediately right here. So let's say, for example, I want to use, let's say $100 for this trade. I'll just put $100 right there. So that's $100. And then once you put it, you come here and set your take profit and stop loss, but you are not setting it right now. We want to use multiple take profit levels. So you're not setting it right now. Just go ahead and open whether long or short. So for this video, let's say I want to do long. I'll just click on open long. And just like that, we've entered the trade. So if you want to see the trade, just come right here. So you can see this point, right? This is the trade BTC USDT cross long 10x. And then you can see all the details of the trade right here. But let's go straight to the point, which is how do you now set your multiple take profit levels? Now, to set your multiple take profit levels, you scroll down to where you have this TP/SL. So you can see where you have TP/SL, that's your take profit or stop loss. So you can set full option TP or SL, where you can set your take profit or stop loss for the full trade. The second option is where you can set partial position take profit/stop loss. This one is where you set the multiple take profit levels. And then you have the third option that says trailing take profit or stop loss. Now, this one was what I explained in my previous video. If you want to learn how to use trailing stop loss, I have a video on that already. That was my previous video. So please click the link in the description below to check the video. And then the last option is where you have the MMR stop loss. This one is basically to reduce the risk of you going into liquidation. So those are the four options. So to set your multiple take profit levels, you come here to where you have partial position. That's the one you click on. So I'll click on it. And then to bring you this pop-up on the screen. So you must make sure that it's on that batch right here. So it means that you're taking your profit in batches. That's the meaning. And then to show you the different information right here, the current price and opening price right there. So you see all of this information. So what you actually need is to come here to where you have take profit ROI. So you just need to come here and put in the trigger price. Trigger price is the price at which you want the take profit to be triggered. Or you come here and put the percentage of profit you're hoping to make. So it's either you enter the take profit price or you come here and enter the ROI you want to make, whichever one. So let's just, to make it easy, let me just put ROI right here. So let's say, for example, I'm looking to make, let's say 20%. I'll just put 20% right here. So after you enter 20%, it will put in the price right here. So that means that this is the price at which you will make 20% profit. This is $111,151. That's the price at which you make 20% profit. So after you've seen that there, then you come here to where you have market. If you click on it, you have limit, market, and BBO. Now, if you are picking market right there, market means that once it gets to this price right here, you take 20% profit. That's the meaning. But if you go ahead and pick limit, limit means that this is the price at which it will get triggered, not the price you take your profit, but the price you put here, you have to go and put another price right here that will be higher than this trigger price. So you come right here and put $112,000 right here. So that means that this price right here is the price at which I'll take my profits. I hope you understand. So this one right here is called trigger price when you set a limit price. So this trigger price means that once the price of Bitcoin gets to this price, then the trade to take some profit at this price will now open. That means that a new order will now come out that you want to take profit at $112,000. That's just the meaning. So this one is like a trigger price, something that will trigger the take profit. That's just it. But if you are picking market, if you pick market, that means that this is the price at which you will take your profit. That's the meaning. So that means that this one, there's nothing that will trigger it. This is just the price at which you will take your profit directly. But if you want it to be triggered at a particular price, that's when you now use limit. So for me, I just use market so as to avoid the complications or unnecessary things associated with the limit order. I hope you understand. So just go ahead and use market so that you just know that this price here is the price where you will take 20% of your profit. I hope you understand. So once you've done that, you are not done. The next thing is now to come here to where you have amount BTC. So this point right here is where you now enter the percentage of your capital that you want to sell. That's just the meaning. Remember, you entered with $100. You entered the trade with $100. So that means that if you come here and put it to 50%, it means that at this take profit one, don't forget, you are just setting our first take profit. So this is take profit one. So it means that at take profit one right here, you are selling 50% of your capital and you are taking 20% of that capital. Let me explain. Just calm down. So that means that in this take profit one, let's say you are selling 50%. So what it means is that at this take profit one, if you are putting it at 50%, it means that you are selling 50% of your capital and you're only taking profit on that 50% of your capital. But if you go and put it at 100%, let me move it. If you move it to 100%, it means that you are selling everything. So you are not even setting multiple take profits. You are not setting anything. You are wasting your time. So it means that if you put it at 100%, at take profit one, all your capital will be sold and you take your profit. That is all. So that means that the total profit you are making is just 20% of that capital. I hope you understand. So it means that you are selling everything at once. But if you want to set multiple take profit levels, you must divide your capital across the number of levels you want to set. So if you want to set maybe multiple take profit levels 2 times, maybe the first one you can put maybe 50%, and then the second take profit level you put another 50%. That means you select 50% twice. If you want to set it 3 times, maybe the first one might be 50%, the second one might be maybe 20%, and the last one will be 30%. So all the percentages for your levels must be equal to 100%. That's the meaning. I hope you get the idea. So that means that for take profit 1, let's say you put 50%. That means that by the time you are setting take profit 2, you can put maybe, let's say 20%. And then the remaining 30% is what you now select for the take profit 3. So I hope you understand. In summary, everything must add up to 100%. That's the meaning. I hope you get that part. So let me now come back. So let's, for example, for take profit 1, let me start with 20% for take profit 1, 20%. So once you set it to 20%, how you know the profit you'll be making is this. So you can see where it says expected profit is $3.9. Don't forget, you are selling just 20% of your capital. And the capital I used for this trade is $100. So I used $100 for this trade, and 20% of $100 is what? $20. So that means that I'm taking 20% of $20. I hope you get the idea now. So once you set this percentage, what's the percentage of your capital? That's the first thing you should ask yourself. So 20% of my capital, which is $100, that was $20. So now, what's 20% of $20? That should be around $4 right there. So that's why you're taking $3.9 as your profit. So once you're okay with this, just click on confirm at the bottom. So that's our take profit 1. Then click on confirm again. So that means that we are selling 20% of our capital for take profit 1. Now for take profit 2, come here again to where it says this TPS cell, click on partial position, and then you come here again and enter the percentage you want to make on take profit 2. So let's say for take profit 2, I'm looking at 30% profit. Or let me move it to 40% profit right there for take profit 2. Now that take profit 2, then you come here and enter the amount again, that is the percentage of your capital. Remember, you sold 20% at first. We picked 20% at first, this 20% right here. And that means that we have 80% of our capital left. So let's for the second one, I want to sell, let's say 30%. So let me move it to 30% right here, 30%. So for 30% of $100, don't forget your total capital is $100. So always look at it like that. So 30% of $100 is $30. Now, what is 40% of $30? That's what you'll now be looking. So 40% of $30 is about $9 or $10. So 40% of $30 is about $10 to $11, but the profit you'll be taking is $9.5. Don't forget you'll be paying trading fee. So the profit you'll be taking home is $9.5 right there. So don't forget again, 30% of your total capital is what you should take. So 30% of my total capital is $30 because I'm using $100 as the capital. And then 40% of that $30 is what you take as profit. So once you're okay with that, just come here and click on confirm. And then click on confirm again. So we set 2 take profit levels now. Now for the third one, you come back here again, click on partial position. And then you set the percentage you want to make. So for this one, let's say 60%. So let's say I want to make 60% profit for the last take profit level. So now once you've set 60% right here, you come here to where it says this amount. Now for the last take profit level that you want to set, your percentage must be 100%. Now I'll explain why. So if I move it to this 100% here, 100% right there. So that means that I'm selling 100% of whatever is left after take profit 1 and take profit 2. So anything that is left after those first 2 take profit levels, on the last one, I want to sell everything. So if you want to sell everything at take profit 3, or if take profit 3 is your last one, it must be 100%. So anytime you are setting multiple take profit levels, your last take profit level must be 100% because you are selling everything at that point. So I hope you understand. So again, it must be on 100%. And 100% of what is left, don't forget 100% of what is left is $50. Because for take profit 1, we sold 20%, which is $20. For take profit 3, we sold 30%, which is $30. So that means that we have $50 left. Don't forget I use $100 capital. So we have $50 left. And if you take 60% of $50, that's about $30, $31 or something. So you can see right here, expected profit is $32, approximately $32. So once you've seen that right here, just come to the bottom and click on confirm. And then click on confirm again. So now I've set the multiple take profit levels, and if you want to see them, just come here to open orders. So if you come to open orders right here, then come to TP/SL, you click on it. Once you click on it, you'll see the 3 different take profit levels right there. So you can see these are the 3 take profit levels. And you can see the price at which I'm selling. The first one, it will sell at $111,000. The second one, $113,000. And the last one is at $115,000. So you can see the quantity I'm selling right here. I'm selling 0.0018 BTC. The second one is 0.0022 BTC. And the last one is 0.0050 BTC right here. Don't forget the first one, I'm selling 20% of my capital. The second one, I'm selling 30% of my capital. And the last one is 50% of my capital. But when you are selecting the percentage, it must be 100% for the last one. Don't forget, I've explained the reason why I said it must be 100%, because you are selling everything for the last take profit level. And then if you come to the chart too, you see it on the chart right here. So you can see the three different take profit, 1, 2, 3. Let me make it bigger so you can see. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3 right here. This last green here is just showing you the current price of the coin. So this is the current price right here. So if it goes up to this point, I'll take a percentage of my profit. If it comes to this point again, I'll take another percentage. If it comes to this point again, I'll take another percentage right here. That's exactly how it works. I hope you understand. So let me use real figures now. So that means that with what I've set, if the market comes up to this point, it means that I'll sell 20% of my capital, which is $20. So $20 will be kept safe for me in my wallet. So they will remove $20 from my capital and keep it safe in my wallet, and they will now take 20% of that $20. So 20% of that is like $4. So that means that I will have $24 back in my wallet that will be safe. Now, if the market continues to go up and it comes here to this point right here, that means I'm selling 30% of my capital. So that's $30, and then they will take 40%. Don't forget I said 40%. So that 40% is about $10. So that means that $30 capital plus $10 profit will be taken and also kept back in my wallet. So in total, that means that $50 from my capital has been kept safe, and then $14 profit has also been kept safe. So that means I have like $64 in my wallet back that is safe already, and the trade is still going on. And then if I keep going on again and then it comes to my last take profit, if I'm lucky to like guess there, that means that right here I have $50 left. So that $50 is what they will take the 60% profit on. So 60% profit of $50 is $30 right there. So that means that I'll be taking $50 capital and $30 profit together. So that's $80. So if you now calculate everything, $80 plus $64, that's about $144 or so. So that means you've made $44 profit from that trade. So that is just how it works. So basically, you're actually taking steady profit with multiple take profit levels. Though if you set a fixed take profit level, you will make more profit than that. That's the truth. So if you set one single or a fixed take profit level, you will make more profit than that. But what if it doesn't get to that last take profit level? What if the market doesn't get here? Or maybe it goes up to this point and then goes to your stop loss, like the explanation I explained at the beginning. So that's like the side effect of setting a fixed or just one take profit level. But if you set multiple take profit level, at least you've seen that you've logged in some profit here on your capital, and you also logged in some profit and capital right here. So after this point, if it goes to your stop loss, let's say it comes here right here, and let's say your stop loss is 10%. So that means they're only losing 10% of $50 that is left. You know that it is $50 that is left at this last part. So you're only losing 10% of that $50, and that's just $5. So you're only losing $5, but you've already taken some profit for yourself at this point, which is more than $5 right there. So basically, multiple take profit levels can even help you make more money sometimes, but it is always better to lock in some profit and to keep your capital for you. I hope you understand. So that's basically how it works, how you can set multiple take profit levels. I know this video will be somehow long, I don't know yet, but I'm very sure that you found something valuable from this video. So please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to share this video with someone who is trading on Bitget so that they can understand this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.